Good morning, day 44, walk across Australia Cottesloe, Bondi. Nice day last night, full moon, Rose just there. A little bit noisy, but I don't mind the trucks. I'm just packing up. Always plant the Australian flag whenever I can. K's to Yatla Roadhouse. Apparently it's got the cheapest fuel in the Nullarbor. I'll let you know. I woke up this morning with a message saying there's 2 nights accommodation booked for you in Ceduna. Mate, I just want to say a massive shout out to Ash and Nicole from Townsville. I've known them for 21 years. First met them at Puckapunyal when Ash transferred from the New Zealand Army to the Australian Army, keeping the Anzac spirit alive. Anyway, thanks guys. It is, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Mr. Sun's trying to get up now. Good morning, Mr. Sun. I can see you. One of the first things I'm going to buy when I get to Ceduna, besides the tyres, I'm going to go to the camping store, get some freaking gloves. I think the next couple of days I'll be wearing my spare socks. and a sleeping mat. The ground is getting too hard for me now. 6 kilometres to Yatla. So just before I had a cold Coke and a chocolate bar. Some guy stopped, ate it, felt great. For 7 minutes I felt on top of the world, all that sugar in me. 7 minutes later, I'm in a downer for like an hour and a half until that shit was out of my body. It's crazy, just what sugar can do to your body and your mood. Now, I'm in and out of ketosis, and lately, last week, I'm in autopathy, where the body within itself starts to eat all the bad stuff. So yeah, I really understand it now. It feels really good. It gives me a lot of energy. All right, welcome to Yalata. Unleaded and diesel. It's 18.59. And yeah, I don't know if that's cheap or not. They've got a caravan park. That looks pretty good. And they've got a general store. Just a couple of k's out of Yatla, and this lovely family from Rockingham. Rockingham? Yep. They sold everything they got. They're on the way to Melbourne in this, and they gave me some hard rations and some fruit. The road provides. Thanks, guys. Just come up to the last of the drop bear grids and the fence to keep the drop bears out from coming over to the east coast. While the sun's going down, I'm going to find a spot just over here, maybe here. Done 57.27 kilometers. Well, I've staked the spot for tonight, right here. You're at me for tonight. See you tomorrow.